Welcome back. Unless this is your first time, go ahead, subscribe so you know when I'm making new videos. Today we're going to be doing the MTB Elite Bass Box. I'm pretty excited about this because this box, it's full. This is a really good full box. So let's crack this thing open and see what all we got. Alright. That's kind of weird, book at the top. Usually the book's at the bottom. Get to that later. Alright, so first up, we got a Googan Squad Little Juicy Finesse Jig. Okeechobee Craw. Let's crack this thing open. I don't think I actually have this color. So it's a nice little finesse jig. How much did it say it weighed? Quarter of an ounce probably. For 5/16 of an ounce. So yeah, it's pretty close with a quarter. Yeah, it's got some good color here. Some nice green pumpkin with some blue in there, and just a hit of orange with that blue blue head. One thing I do really like about the Googan Squad jigs is the weed guard is easily pushed out of the way and it flips right back. But it's not so easy to push out of the way that you might get it snagged really easily. This is a great design right here. I really appreciate this. So there's a better look at it. It's got a nice blue sparkly head, and of course it says right there 5/16. Don't know how well the camera's gonna pick that up. Yeah, I like these. Now I got glitter all over me. Alright. Oh, another jig. Justice Jig from Heart. Falling out the package a little there. That's fine. Not worried about that. Inset molded eyes. Less snagging. Flat head for better swimming. So it's a swim jig. And they call this, yeah, so it's another finesse jig, but it doesn't say the color. So I'm guessing it's probably like Alabama craw, judging by the string that's sticking out the side here. And it doesn't say a weight. So once again, it's probably, it might be 5/16 too. It seems a little heavy for a quarter. But it's got a nice little skirt on it. Nice and small, compact. Sits flat, just like that. Almost like a green pumpkin, but it's a little light, so it's not quite like a Alabama craw like I first suspected. But no, it's got some nice eyes. Sweet. Another thing that I'll point out, the difference between these two. This one doesn't really have a keeper on it, a bait keeper. Sort of annoying, but not that big of a deal because you're probably just gonna throw like a craw trailer or something like that on it, and it's finesse, so you're not gonna just chuck this thing out. However, the Googan Squad one has a nice wire retainer bait keeper, and then it's also got a molded one. Again, a really nice close-up before I smash my thumb. Okay, so two good jigs right off the bat. Colorado Cycle Blade. Okay, so these Underspins, I bought a couple of these a while back. And, I mean, I've caught fish on them, but I don't know. There's just, I think it's because of the Cycle Blade thing, is where it's kind of, I don't love this. But it's got a nice white body and a chartreuse top. It's got that Colorado Cycle Blade, and this thing, it doesn't fish like a normal underspin. It's not going to go straight. I think that's part of the reason why it messes with me when I use it. Is because I'm not used to it hunting back and forth like that. Because it does that in the water. And that's what it's designed to do. But it's got excellent hook keeper. Except for that could be bent down a little bit more, but I'll bend that later. And then it's also got the molded heavy one. This is a 1/4 ounce. So this would be great for this time of year. Throw maybe like a 4, 4.5, or even a 5-inch swim bait on it, and fish it, because the fish right now are going to be switching to hunting mode and going after bait fish. Alright, Ema, dedicated fishing, looks like a lipless crank. Oh, so this is really cool. So this is a suspending lipless. So you're getting the best of both worlds between a jerkbait, which suspends, and a lipless, which, well, can dig forever if you really want it to. So that's really, really cool. It's 3/8 of an ounce. It suspends. It's got number 4 hooks. Nice black nickel hooks. Pretty decent looking hardware. So listen to that rattle. It's interesting. I like the color pattern on it. It's super reflective. So this would be really great for clearer water on like pretty decent sunny days, I would think. And it's obviously a suspending bait. I can't wait to really throw this and see what it does. Suspends at 3 to 4 feet. Interesting. That's cool. I like that. I'll definitely try to use that around grass edges and stuff like that. Okay, so this is a Lunker Hunt Easy Prey. Some of the Lunker Hunt stuff is hit and miss on. I have one of these. I have a lot bigger version of this. And I'll be completely honest, I've never thrown it. But the idea behind this is it floats, okay? So it's a top water. It sits on top of the water, and then you can pull it. I mean, you can pop it like you would like a popping frog, or you can pull it like a, just kind of, just quick burn it for like a foot or so. And what it'll do is it'll flip down like a dying fish trying to swim back down, but then it floats back up to the top. I don't know why I haven't thrown it yet. I think it's because my other one's actually quite large. It's huge compared to this one. How much does this one weigh? Half an ounce, easy prey, silver side. But yeah, no, this is great. And I love the feathered hooks. I still don't really have an answer of why I haven't thrown my other one yet. But it's a nice big bait, and they're going after bait fish right now, so, and top water. So this is a nice 1-2 punch. And I actually like this color a lot. This color is fantastic. Yeah. Okay, so this is super exciting because I've been fighting buying one of these because I don't necessarily need another frog, but I love ZMan stuff, and it's a ZMan hollow body frog. Let's see, this thing weighs, I'd say it's about 3/8 to half an ounce maybe. It's kind of heavy, but it's a walking frog. So to work this, you're not going to work it like you would consider like a typical frog. You're going to throw it and then kind of work it like a jerk bait, for those of you that haven't used walking baits before. It's nice, supple. Definitely don't think it's elastic, but the skirt is silicone, so it's high quality. This is a very, very good frog. The only thing that I might do to it is bend those hooks up just a little bit. And that's just personal preference. I believe bending the hooks up on frogs after you, I mean, this is soft enough, you wouldn't have to boil it. But bending the hooks up, I believe, helps with hookup ratio. That's just my opinion. You guys might disagree with that, but if it works, it works. And it's just one of those things that I do. All right. Next up, Biwa Fishing Performance Scorpio Tail 4 Green Pumpkin. Okay, so it's like I guess you could call this kind of like a fluke, essentially, but it's joint. Oh, no, it's not. In the picture, it looks like it's jointed, but it's not. So you could throw this on for like a trailer, for like a jig. You might be able to sneak it on here. It's not quite enough. But being green pumpkin, that's a phenomenal color. I don't have any larger swim baits that are like this because I have super finesse ones that came in the in my trout boxes. I've never had a big one with a tail like this, so that'd be really interesting to see what this does. And it's got the slits on it, so you can Texas rig it. You could probably definitely fish this weightless. Maybe not. It'd be a finesse Texas rig if you did. You have to throw like a quarter ounce on it, or throw it completely weightless, and then just put a heavy gauge hook on it, or use it as a trailer. But no, that's pretty cool. Non-toxic plastic, so it's safe for the environment. B2A scent formula. I didn't even smell it. It's kind of got like a little shad oil smell going on there, so that would definitely be a cool trailer to throw on something. And green pumpkin's a solid color. You could do a lot with these. Okay. Oh, this is neat. What is this? Super Swimmer from Bruiser Baits. Made in the USA. 6 count, and this color is called New Penny. This is going to be sweet in the spring. This color. Yeah, just a little 4-inch swim bait. Thicker body. It's a stiffer plastic, so it's a little denser, which is nice. It's got channels on the bottom, and it's got like a ghost channel on top to bury your hook if you wanted to throw this Texas Carolina. But this would make a fantastic trailer for spinners, or even like a small red like mini chatterbait, or the mini max chatterbait in red. That'd be awesome. Plus, smallmouth would absolutely destroy this because they just hate orange stuff. So you could definitely maybe... So a new thing that I've been kind of experimenting with is... So I'll take like a large drop shot hook, and I will go ahead and rig a smaller swim bait like this, or like a worm or whatever, just something smaller, and then I'll kind of fish it like that. And I've been having a fair amount of luck with it. So it ends up kind of looking like a flipping setup with like a flipping hook because of the shape of the drop shot hook. And it stays weedless, which is great. Plus you can pop it around cover, you can do whatever. And you can always just ditch the weight and just fish just that. And you get away with a small presentation that you can throw into tight spots. Just something new I've been playing with. AHX Zone, that's the back of it. Floating craws, 4.5 or 4.25 inch green pumpkin blue flake. These are not scented because they smell just exactly like bait. Split the legs there apart. That's a cool shape. And if they're floating, I can see that. I can see this being floating. So this actually would be a awesome trailer, I would think, on like a skirtless buzzbait, or you could throw this just on like a Carolina rig. This would be great for a Carolina rig because it floats. Put a slightly lighter wire EWG hook on it. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, actually. And it's a good color. It's a really, really good color. All of the colors, everything I got, I'm super impressed with. I'll probably actually throw this one, even though I have a larger version of this that I have never thrown. Oh, and it rattles. I'll definitely throw this, though. The only thing that I'm kind of let down about with this box is I have mixed feelings about this. I like it, but I don't know if it's better than normal Underspin. But yeah, no, this was great. Let's see what else. What else we got here? What's this sticker? Everything that's in here. See, the Lunker Hunt being the most expensive thing in the box is kind of upsetting. Wow, there's a lot of value in this box actually. You got two $10 baits because this was $10 too. I don't know if I'd pay $10 for this, but now that I got it, I can try it out and see if I like it. And if I like it, maybe see if I can get this in like a different color or an extra one. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with all this. Wow, these were only $2.99. Huh. Okay, that's pretty cheap. Yeah, no, that's a good deal. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we're doing the Carl Mass picture thing again. And yeah, octopus fighting. That's a cool sticker. I like that. And flip through the book, see if there's anything super exciting in here. Legend of Minoso's Cave. 2 deadly sight fishing combos for bass fishing. Texas Spring drop shot. Wacky rig. Confident with a new lure or rig. 2 unusual ways to target giant panfish. Jigging spoons. Yeah. I'm a big spoon guy. Jogging out deep. Trolling tactics for tanker walleye. Walleye can be, in certain places, walleye can be hard to catch. Certain places, they're easy. 4 tips for fishing with saltwater spoons. And should we target spawning panfish? I mean, I don't really target panfish, nor am I really worried about if they're spawning. And then unscramble. So yeah, that's our box. That's it for this month's Elite Bass Packs. It's actually, this is a really, really good box. The only thing that I could gripe about is, well, the underspin. Other than that, I'm super happy with it. I'm actually really, really excited for trying both all the soft baits. Really, actually, pretty much everything in here is good to go. And I'm glad I didn't buy this the one of like 6,000 times that I thought about buying it. This thing's nice. I might even trim this skirt up just a little bit, just to reduce the profile, maybe like there. Or fish it like that and see what happens for a while before I trim it. Both the jigs, very usable colors, very usable jigs. And this is neat. I've got a couple suspending lipless, and they're, if you want to fish lipless, but you don't want it to go straight to the bottom, or you're in an area where it's not super deep, or you're fishing over the top of grass, a suspending lipless is, I would say, almost as good as a jerkbait. I will always pick the jerkbait over a suspending lipless. No, I have a huge amount of jerkbaits, and I have, I think, 3 now suspending lipless, but these are growing on me. You get the best of both worlds, but it's not a perfect bait because it's compromised between 2. But yeah, this will definitely go in my box. This was a really, really good month. I'm super happy about this. I've got new things coming out. Sorry about the hiatus there for a little bit. A lot of crazy stuff happened, especially with the fires and the smoke, and waiting on other things for other projects I'm filming for to come in. But yeah, this was a really, really good box. This is way better than my panfish and trout box that I just did. I was sort of unhappy with that for the first time ever, but this is also the first time I've ever liked the Elite Bass box more than my panfish and trout box. I feel everything in here is a little bit more useful for me than the panfish and trout box. Other things that I have coming this month, I got 2 garage sale sacks from 6 cents. I have the 6 cent sack. I have the regional and the national boxes of Monster Bass coming in. And then I have some updates to things that I'm doing to the kayak. Not everybody's going to love that, but I'm going to film it anyway, and hopefully if I screw something up, I can show you guys how I screwed it up, and so you don't make the same mistake I did. But yeah, tight lines, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. You know the normal, I'm supposed to say things during a YouTube video, but whatever. If it helps, it helps. If it doesn't help, well, you hear it all the time anyway. Well, anyway, tight lines, guys, and I got some bait secrets that I'm going to shoot this month, too. Take care.